Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And that gets things running. Now then, this man really is a legend, perhaps the legend, a revolutionary, the father of a philosophy. He is, of course, Jim. Chance! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Figo. Zanetti. Zanetti crosses. Tries to get it clear. Now it's Figo. Zola. He's in a great position here. Caught offside that time. Aims beyond the defence. Now it's Cruyff. Zanetti. Messi. Figo.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Borussia Dortmund with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Big header! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! And it's Borussia Dortmund who take the lead. It looked as though it'd gone too wide. He wasn't having that, though, and somehow he found the angle.
Well, all I can say is that he did very well to squeeze it in near post. He didn't have much to aim at.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So it's away we go then. Fabio Cannavaro, Jim. Some people credit him with making defending fashionable again.
I didn't know it had gone out of fashion, Peter, but yeah, his exploits certainly led to the guys at the back getting a bit more credit.
Yeah, and I'm sure for you that's a very welcome development.
And long overdue.
Costa Curta is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Zanetti. That's a cute ball. Figo is wide and looking to get onto this. He'll try to keep this alive. He's in space and looking for options. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Figo, looking for the run. Cruyff tries to get it clear. There will be a throw-in. Now it's Neymar. Pedri wins the duel this time. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack.
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
Musiala. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Floated through. Rummenigge finds himself offside. And he's been shifted off it. Great defending, strong and determined.
Yeah, I've had a quick review of what we've seen so far, and I can confirm we're in a shot-free zone.
He's had it taken off him. No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things. Rui Costa. Oh, well played, well played. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Wits. Now, can they get him away? And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Can he get it through? Figo looking to get on the end of this. Cleared away. That's very disappointing, it has to be said. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Danger averted for now. And it's Musiala. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. It's a really well-measured ball. Deco proves just a little bit too strong. And this is Figo, crossed into the middle. Knocks it out wide. He won't be happy with that one. Wirtz absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
And the keeper takes decisive action. Deco with the foul. Baresi is pretty much the definition of the word uncompromising. This is good pressing, they're not short on bodies. Rummenigge! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Rummenigge deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
And he's had it nicked away. Borussia Dortmund ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Deco. Now it's Neymar. Now Costa Curta. Neymar looking to run onto it. Pedri. No way through. Pass somewhat off target. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Rui Costa, Rummenigge. And the half-time whistle goes. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, it's been nothing but frustration, really, Peter. I think the team as a whole has to take more risks, but they really need to up their quality too.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. Here we go again.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Borussia Dortmund do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
Threads one in. That has not gone well. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Wirtz gets into some space. And he's managed to get rid. Well, there's the clearance.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Pedri. And it's Wirtz. Oh, sweet feet. Now it's Cruyff. Now he's got space here. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Best part of an hour, and still no breakthrough from either side. Picked out brilliantly. Wirtz plays it in. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. And he's there to make the challenge. Zanetti. That's an imaginative pass. That's a lovely, neat pass. Knocks it into space. That's a promising run he's making on the right. Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Yes, 0-0 and little promise of a goal due to the shot-shy nature of this contest, but I'm not giving up on it. There's plenty energy on the pitch, not to give up hope just yet.
Baresi calmly anticipates. That's really well manoeuvred. Figo. That has been cut short. Looking for options for movement. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Oh, there's a probing ball. Decent chance!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Ambitious ball here. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Musiala. There's a sharp little ball here. Wirtz could try cutting inside here. They've won a corner.
Sostituzione per l'Italia.
Italy with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. Howson with the clearance.
Italy clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Il numero 6. Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Messi making good progress on the right-hand side. And it's Serginho. Now this is an adventurous run down that left-hand side. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Turns back here, probably the best option. Couldn't squeeze it through. Messi. Figo. He's got away. Ball driven to mighty! It's hit the crossbar. Rashford gets flagged offside.
Well, it's very much looking like this might be destined for a scoreless outcome.
Berbatov. Donatoni. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That's been cut out, well played. Pele plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. And here's Berbatov. Zanetti looking to hit the ball. Up he goes! Another fruitless header.
Maybe they're trying to cash in on this, but someone has to up the quality here, both movement and delivery.
Donatoni. Now it's Mbappe. Donatoni. Oh, good ball. He's cut it out. No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Zanetti. That has ended up in no man's land. Mateus. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well read, and the danger is averted. And that will be it. So we finish as we started. Try as they might, neither was able to break through. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Borussia Dortmund certainly had some good moments, Peter. There were plenty of encouraging spells that more should have been made of.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere, and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And we're underway. David Seaman, clearly one of the finest English goalkeepers of modern times.
Well, Peter, if you're part of the defence in front of him, the lines of communication are fully open. He has a big say in redirecting traffic away from his box.
And his career went on and on and on.
Listen, the best tend to stay around.
Oh no, this does not look good. And this is Shevchenko. And a chance! And it's come back out to him. It's in!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
So, a breakthrough already. Some really good ball movement. Shot could be on. Chiellini did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Knocks it out wide. Beckham. It's a mighty effort. It's in. That is remarkable. All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and met it perfectly.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Lovely pass, but just the goalkeeper's... He's having a shot! And yes, it's there! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Looking for the run. Now it's Bojan. Belletti. Raul. Picked out brilliantly. Real chance! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Baresi gets over and intercepts. Gerrard. Now it's Beckham. Looking for options for movement. That is a great pick out. And that's put paid to a promising move. He won't be happy with that one. And this is Van Basten. Milan have it back and can go again. Chiellini proves just a little bit too strong. Beckham, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. And that's been won straight back. Pass somewhat off target. And it's Beckham. Oh, it's a great ball here. Vigo showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And this is Bebeto.
Oh, what a ball! Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Now it's Van Basten. Not the most accurate pass. Short changes him with that pass. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. It's a pretty loose pass. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Figo, can he get onto this? Climbs up big! He scored! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Substitution in progress.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
Serginho. Well, that has not gone well. Serginho. It's a searching pass. That's good vision. Vigo gets into a good position. Oh, smashing header! And it's there! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Oh, lovely header, but really... And that'll be the last act of the first half.
Well, I certainly wasn't expecting this, Peter, but it was totally deserved. They've been very, very good, and they'll be itching to get back out there and take it on further.
Please be reminded that drinking is
really has been an astonishing game, peppered with goals. You cannot help feeling that the second half will supply more.
Substitutions taking place.
There's the start of the second half. And it's Gerrard. Now it's Van Basten. That's a promising position. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Up he goes! It's there! Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian. Devoid of any complexity, but boy was that certain.
Well, I don't think he could have asked for a better ball in there, Peter. All he had to do was get in position.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Could be danger here. Figo is on his own. Nice interception, well timed. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. So we're up and running. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Peter, I think the role Jude Bellingham will be given will be important here. He's like a combination of a number 8 and a number 6. Great defensively, very aggressive too in going...
Oh no, what has happened here? That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. An instinctive delivery, and that is expertly dealt with. Nicely weighted ball. Yaya Toure. Cross goes in there. Eder Militao is there, and he can get that clear. Somewhat off target. Figo, looking for options for movement. Cafu. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Mbappe receives it in a good position here. Borussia Dortmund getting forward at times, but achieving little of substance. Serginho. Ambitious ball here.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Chips it through. Cleared without complication. It's gone for a throw-in. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And it's Van Basten. And that's goes for a shot! So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus, as the opposition will inevitably react.
That's the keeper's ball. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Cafu. Looking for the run. Figo. Bullish header! He's missed, but not by that far.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Paris Saint-Germain looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard.
Guti!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Done delicately. Mbappe is flagged offside. And he cuts out the supply. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, can he get onto this? Xavi Alonso. And here's Mbappe. Oh, no joy this time. Figo. Adams cuts out the pass. And here's Vinicius Junior. Chiellini. Van Basten. Van Basten takes control of it and he's on the move. Little doubt, that is a foul. Now then, what's happening here? He is already on a yellow. Eder Militao has been given his marching orders. He had already been on a yellow card from a previous incident.
You just can't argue with the referee there, Peter. He spelt it out for him earlier.
It's a good 35 yards out, this. Decent hit from there. Figo. Borussia Dortmund finding their passes. Guti. Good ball, good take. Guti! They've done it! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
So that's 2 now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Van Basten. It's Van Basten! Oh, what about that? It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them.
Figo! Just cruising! They are cruising. And they're at it again in double quick time. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Borussia Dortmund are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Now it's Rashford, spread out to the left, and he's taking no chances there. Borussia Dortmund with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
3 minutes.
Nesta. And he's picked it up out wide. Swings it across. Van Dijk is there, and he can get that clear. Vinicius Junior. Now it's Mbappe. Figo. And it's Guti. Some resolute defence. And Guti! He's been bundled over. That is a foul.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Great chance here from position A1. An opportunity then to pull clear here. Chance! That's going to go a long way. Ooh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this.
Borussia Dortmund really are in control here. They've done exactly what they set out to do. There's a genuine flow about their football, and some of the stuff they've played so far has been great on the eye.
Borussia Dortmund are looking awesome. Going into half-time with a lead then that is surely insurmountable.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 20, Messi. Le numéro 18.
And we're off again.
À leur place, le numéro 14.
Yaya
Le
Touré.
numéro 11.
Oh, he's found support out wide. Rashford is onto this. Header! Goal! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
And now he has two. Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Paris Saint-Germain clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Oh, it's Van Basten. Yaya Touré. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. The referee's come over. It's a red card. Well, they are now a 9-man team. Oh, good spread. Played back in. A temporary retreat here. Oh, what a mistake!
That was lovely.
Now Van Basten. And the shot! And he's heaved it away. He gets big! It's in! And with that, he takes home the match ball.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him. Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
But no mistake! Yaya Toure, great vision.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Guti. Now that looks a decent ball. It's Van Basten! Oh, terrific save.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Look at the space here. He's on it, can he get away? And the finish! It's in! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
As if 3 weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Played into space. Bigo looking to get on the end of this. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. In once more. And that has been knocked clear. And they're back on the ball again. Ball's gone out of play. Hit into the middle. And it's hoisted clear. Shot could be on. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. There's the whistle, and here we go.
Alessandro Costa Curta, he doesn't have what you'd call a classic centre-back's physique, does he?
No, but his game is never really about athleticism, power and the physical stuff.
Oh, smashing header! Marvellous goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
A great delivery and a finish to match.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Looking for the run.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
Cleared without hesitation. And it's Messi. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, well played. And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank. Just eases him off the ball. Now it's Rashford. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Beckham with the cross. It's really well cleared. Lovely bit of skill. That's a lovely, neat pass. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Borussia Dortmund leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Van Bauten. Nicely spread. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And no, that was never going to make it. Now the ball in.
Well, they're clearly focusing on that right side, Peter. That's where the crosses are coming from, where the danger lies. Rashford clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Gives the defence a decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man now.
Oh, that's fabulous. And a chance! And it's in! They are right back in business.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want.
Shot, surely! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Borussia Dortmund with the corner. They're first. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. He's having a good look here.
Well, this is his opportunity to make the stage his own here.
Beckham! That's a fine save.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes. Goalkeeping at its very best.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Costa Curta. More and more pressure on the ball here. Oh, it's come loose. Vardiol. And he's had it nicked away. Can he get it through? No way through, so... And Messi! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Messi probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Vinicius Junior going full steam ahead down the left flank. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Rashford. Yaya Toure. Serginho is one whose deliveries we all know about. Now it's Pelé. And he was quick to react. Now it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Beckham. Ramsdale claims it without any fuss. Messi. Messi carries the ball down the right. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Messi looking to get on the end of this.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Pelé. It's Vinicius Junior. And he's being shifted off it. Beckham, who does have an assist to his name. Messi looking to run onto it. And the through ball. Big header! It's hit the crossbar. And that's it for the first half. A breathless ending. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1.
Celebrating their wedding anniversary today.
So it's back to business.
Borussia Dortmund clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Pedri. Beckham producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And claimed it back swiftly. That pass has been well intercepted. Now it's Torres. He's on it, can he get away? Bellingham. Messi. And Guardiola. Vinicius Junior. Now it's come to nothing. And it's Messi. Messi hurtling down that right flank. There's the crossfield ball. Vinicius Junior looking to add to his goal. Neymar. That is a brilliant interception. Serginho. Now, can they get him away? Spread neatly. That's a risky ball, you've got to... Oh, he's been caught on it here! There's the shot! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! And they're back in front! Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Borussia Dortmund go into the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net.
He's having a shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Back when it goes. And that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Just a whisker away. It's gone for a throw-in. Guardiola. And it's Messi. Now Costa Curta. Oh, what a mistake! And he's managed to get free. It's a pretty loose pass. Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. That has not gone well. Yaya Toure. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Pedri. Rijkaard. And it's Messi. Messi. And here's Torres.
Fernando Torres really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund. Number 18, Messi. Number 21, Fernando Torres. Number 9,
Cut it out.
coming on the field, number 17.
Borussia Dortmund do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way.
Number 11, Figo. Substitutions taking place.
It's not an especially good pass, that. Passing is crisp and sharp. In with the challenge. Figo. Great vision. Now it's Osimhen. Out to the left it goes. Now it's Figo. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable... Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. Borussia Dortmund presented with a golden opportunity here. The chance to pull further clear. That's a great save by Ramsdale.
Oh, what a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be psychologically pivotal.
Very nicely done. And it's Yaya Toure. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Knocks it out wide. And that has left him in a heap. Figo. Oh, played through for the wide man.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped. Borussia Dortmund really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
And it's Messi. Borussia Dortmund close now to seeing this one through to the end. Nice control. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
Minutes added time.
And the number on the board is 3. Probing pass. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Messi. That is good alertness. That's that, the end. Borussia Dortmund can finally smile now. They have held on in a difficult watch for both sets of fans. A truly emotional roller coaster, that. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Borussia Dortmund clearly will be...
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. So we're up and running. Well, plenty argue, Jim, that Lothar Matthäus is the complete footballer. Do you think so?
Yeah, he's a goal-scoring number 10 and a sweeper all in one. That's a pretty unique skill set. His career is all about leadership, glory and superb character.
And not a few goals, actually.
Yeah, of course.
Tries the cross. Cleared without complication. It's a throw-in. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Not the most convincing of passes. Conte. This looks promising.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And Matthäus. Passing nice and... It's Ronaldinho! Quality ball. Figo. Figo tries making a foray down the right. Figo delivers. Borussia Dortmund with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Milan are looking to go forward now. What a throw in. Ball's out, it'll be a throw in again. Big chance, corner. It's their second corner of the game. Only partially clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Donatoni. Taken back almost at once. Borussia Dortmund still without a single shot on target. Donatoni. Matthäus plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Chance! Goal! Milan! And Milan have the lead. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Milan have fired themselves in front.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive.
Torres! He scored! And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Borussia Dortmund grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Takes a shot! Tried the volley, but no.
Massaro cannot be faulted for trying. It was asking to be hit just a bit straighter.
still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Cannavaro goes long. He's a sharp little ball here.
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement.
Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Everyone waited for the cross, but he had other ideas.
Peter, you have to have a certain imagination to produce the incredible, and that was incredible.
Borussia Dortmund take the lead.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Looking to play him in. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Great chance! He scores! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
So the lead now is 2.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Bale. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Now this could be a chance. And he's there to retrieve it. Kante did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Out to the right. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Zanetti.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di
Plenty of
recupero.
appeals, but the referee is not interested. Played back in, and it's Figo. No, yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And that's going to be a booking. He's being urged to... Can he finish? And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
This possibly the last play of the half. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Ronaldinho. Oh, that's fabulous. Chance here to counter. Oh, such a clever touch. And that is going to be the final action of the first half.
Borussia Dortmund are 2 up, and on the balance of things, I would say, deservedly so. They had a very coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same vein, I can only see the margin getting bigger.
Borussia Dortmund are broadly in charge, but the contest is still alive at 3-1.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 8. Viene sostituito con il numero 14.
And the second half gets underway. Tries to play it through. Cruyff picks it up out wide. Played in deep. Up he goes! Oh, should really have made more of that.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
Figo. Neither of these two want to come off second best. He's through, now is he in? Figo was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that back line. I'm sure it won't deter him either. Decent attempt, that, just a little mistimed.
Now it's Bale. Zanetti, the man that is tenacity personified. He's had a shot! They want to be quick to... Oh, what has happened here? Fired deep. He gets big! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
I think it's a very fair effort, Peter, considering he didn't have much in the way of space to play with.
And here's Van Basten. Threads one in. He is through here. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Zanetti, foot in. Zanetti made a surge from fullback, as it turned out unsuccessfully. Now it's Torres. Milan appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
And it's Ronaldinho! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Oh, such good technique as well. That was exquisite. It's a real shame he couldn't find a finish after that.
Spread out to the left. Zanetti, he's found the way through. Cruyff. Zanetti. A header! Relentless! Just relentless! And look at his joy! Is this not why we love the game? It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
So now the difference is 3. Zanetti. That's a sharp pass. Ronaldinho. Now it's Bale. Figo. Played out to the right. Now it's Torres. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Mateus. And it's Ronaldinho. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Now it's Torres. Van Basten. Conte. Great vision. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Nicely shaped ball. It's a promising position. There will be a throw-in. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Now it's Torres. And Torres! Big relief, it just needed better contact. Gerrard. And he's got the beating of his man. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Cruyff. Couldn't squeeze it through. It's run loose here. Conte. Now, can they get him away? Massaro. He's shifting through the gears here. Massaro! Oh, brilliant save.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Cafu, Kante kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Can he get on the end of this? Gets into some space. Here it is, crossed in. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Oh, it's Van Basten. Oh, that's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Lovely ball and a real chance now. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Oh, good-looking ball. Now he's off and running. And he's intervened well there.
2 minuti di recupero.
Cafu. 2 minutes to be added on. And that is as far as it goes. Borussia Dortmund have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable, enjoyable, and look how they reacted to that initial setback. Fernando Torres, reflecting on a... Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. What an impressive figure Oliver Kahn cuts.
Yeah, they call him the Titan, Peter, and the reasons are fairly obvious. As personalities go, we're talking big.
As close as you get to goalkeeping perfection. Knocks it out wide. Cafu plays it in. And he gets rid in a hurry. Now that looks a decent ball. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now, can they get him away? And that is out of play. Vieira. Pull it. And here's Messi. Can he finish? And he was there to get a vital touch.
Eto'o really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Greece with the corner, there first. That's really well cleared. And now a sudden chance to counter. That ball looks a good one. He is through here. Torres. Serginho gets it. Big header! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Cafu getting this one clear. And that's been won straight back. Took decent early chances. It bodes well for an exciting game. Lampard was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Bigo crosses. And that has been cleared. Messi. That's really nicely played. He's found a way, shoots! Now, who's going to be first to this? Chiellini tries to clear. It's their second corner of the game. Serginho gets it away. Nicely spread. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Danger averted for now. And here's Messi. Now it's Eto'o. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. And it's Fernando Torres. So we're still where we started right now. Oh, good take in a good area. And that's the keeper's ball. Messi. He's had it taken off him. Oh, it's Van Basten. He's through here. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. No way through. Well,
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Ambitious ball here. He's in plenty of space here. And a chance! Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
He's never the type to turn down a challenge, is he?
Chiellini picks it up from the goal kick. Now it's Messi. Tries from a long way out. Howson is the team's great visionary. Still waiting for the first breakthrough, but not for the want of trying. And it's Serginho. Nicely weighted ball. And this is Torres. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Howson. Cafu. Distributed tidily. That's Figo. Messi. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Cross to the back post. Easy enough for the goalkeeper.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Cross flung in towards the middle. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here.
Just a quick
Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Look, I think sometimes they're crossing for crossing's sake. It's percentage football. The more balls you get in the box, the likelier it is to score. Well, that's good to a point, but they also need an alternative.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. Here we go again then. So the first half brought no goals. Vieira. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Figo! And he's following up! Well, that is commitment to the cause. That's a good ball out wide. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Played in deep, he rises! It's in!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game, but that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb.
Utterly unsophisticated, but stuck away with unashamed certainty.
Yeah, but I think most of the credit has to go for the ball into the box, Peter. Just came in at the perfect time and the perfect angle.
Borussia Dortmund's best! It's a loose ball. Decent enough try. So, third corner of the game. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Borussia Dortmund have the chance to go the other way. Looking for options for movement. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. And they win it back again. It's a really well-measured ball.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Lampard is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Best. Chiellini promptly onto that, and that is that. Serginho going face-to-face with his great rival. But they've got it again. And it's Figo. Van Basten is onto this. And he's real chance! Borussia Dortmund are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off? Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Borussia Dortmund do keep hitting the wings early and often here. That's clearly their main supply route, Jim.
Yeah, and the whole team know it too, Peter. As soon as someone has it wide, the rest of them attack the box. The more targets you have in there, the better your chances.
Simple but effective.
Exactly.
Gerrard. Eto'o. And it's made its way to him.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Khan claims company. So what can they make of this? Yaya Toure. And it's Gerrard. He's a sharp little ball here. There's the shot! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
A case now of complete control.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Tries to play it through. Pass somewhat off target. Now it's Torres. Cafu. Messi. Played out to the right. Gerrard. Best. And he's there to get it away. It's a throw-in.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund. Number 21, Fernando Torres. Number 8.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
Chiellini. Coming on the field.
So 3-0 now, and
Neymar.
surely there'll be no twists in the plot.
18, Messi.
And they've got
Number
rid.
5, Rijkaard. Substitutions taking place.
Platini really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Now it's Lampard. Messi. Great vision. Figo providing an outlet on that flank. Van Basten. Messi.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And smartly
Added
reclaimed.
minute has been indicated.
Aims beyond the defence. Cross from Cafu. Big chance! He has done it! It is no contest. It is a landslide. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind.
Header! Good stop. Brought out the best in the keeper.
Greece get their fourth corner.
That has been knocked clear. Bale! So that's it. It is all over. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we
Please
saw.
be made aware that smoking
Van
is
Basten
only
Picking up
permitted
the
in
Man of the Match
designated
award.
areas.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. There's the whistle, and here we go. Inter Milan appear to be going with a 3-5-2 formation, Jim.
It's a setup that's been enjoying quite a renaissance in recent times, and one that complements the counter-attack very nicely, with two strikers, two wing-backs, and potentially two runners from central midfield. You can understand its attraction because...
He rises! Oh, should really have made more of that.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, this team has a great engine room in the shape of this guy, Tchouaméni. The Frenchman being a robust, relentless pressing machine who also excels in...
Bullish header! Goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Pick that one out. It was a bullet.
Well, you've always got that threat when he's around. Great movement, and what a great header.
So, a breakthrough already. Deftly away. Vitinha is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And we have our very first corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. Well, that's well seen too. Kaka. Best. Out to the right. It's a good foot in there. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Kaka. Oh, good take in a good area.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Oh, this looks sharp. Best. Cristiano Ronaldo. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. And they're back on the ball again. Best. Best! Oh, that's incredible! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
So that's two now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Well, nicely intercepted. Cristiano Ronaldo. Bale. He's got away. Looking for a corner. Bale with the short one. It's a really well-measured ball. And now they can spring out of defence. And it's Kaka. 15 minutes till half-time. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's having a shot! Yes, he's done it! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Serginho, can he get it through? And that's another good win of the ball.
Cruyff really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Best. Real chance! Oh, what about that? No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
And now he has two. It's become a case of men against boys.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
And here's Bale. He's going for goal! Brought out the best in the keeper.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Now it's Van Basten. And they're quick to get it back. Nicely weighted ball. Pepe is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. And it's Kaka. Bale has it out wide and in space. Van Basten. Can he spark a counter here? He came in hard, very hard. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And he's only too happy to take that back. It's a pretty loose pass. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, what a half they've had. Cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing.
Signore e signori, vi invitiamo a guardare il maxi schermo per alcune indicazioni da parte delle forze dell'ordine.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, things just haven't quite clicked, Peter, have they? They're behind, and they deserve to be. But they've had a chance to regroup now, so we'll see how they come out at the start of the second half.
Long ball by the goalkeeper. Figo. Oh, he's burst through. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Bale is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Yaya Toure proves too strong. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Pepe to Thuram. Kaka, nicely spread. Great vision. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Chiellini gets it away. Vitinha threads one in. Best. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And here's Yamal. And he's tried one! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Now it's Vitinha. Nicely shaped cross. Distributed tidily. And now the breakaway. Now it's Van Basten. Played out towards the right wing. He's had a shot! Oh, taken with style! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
They're still trying to make a game of this. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Vitinha. Bergomi. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Cruyff going face-to-face with his great rival. Yamal. Kaka. And here's Van Basten.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Yaya Toure. That's a good ball out wide. And it's Zanetti. And he's cut it out. Bale. Vitinha. Knocks it into space. He's in a great position here. Shapes to shoot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. Result no longer is doubt. It's just about how many. Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 9.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Inter Milan are having a ball here. Zanetti. Aimed beyond the defence. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Good ball, good take.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Messi.
Beckham. Figo looking to run onto it. That'll be a throw-in. Ah, good steal. He just read it. Howson gets across to intercept that. And here's the chance to counter. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Oh, this looks sharp. Messi shifted it to the flank. Can he get on the end of this? Vitinha. Mbappe. Serginho. And it's Figo into the last 5 minutes. Figo. Now that's well seen too. That's a lovely, neat pass. Tries to play it through. Spread neatly. Thinks about the shot. Van Basten was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now this could be a chance. He is through here. Well read. And the danger is averted. Serginho. 2 minutes to be added on. He's on it, can he get away? And he was quick to react. Well, there's the clearance. And we're done. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here.
Hello, everybody,
Gorgeous,
and welcome
gorgeous
to
evening.
today's
The skies are
match.
clear, the noise is
Borussia
fervent,
Dortmund
the atmosphere
against
frenetic.
Leverkusen.
I'm Peter Drury and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So off we go then. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, when it comes to youth and potential, Peter, it's hard to look past Pedri, who is probably going to have a very busy game here. I think he's got everything that you need to play in a midfield role, and he's so cute and clever with any aspect of the game in that department, which is usually the busiest part of any field. He will always find a way of standing out because of his beautiful, beautiful passing.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. He is through here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And this is Messi. Messi finds himself offside. Out to the right. Looking for the run. Messi receives it in a good position here. That's a lovely, neat pass. Now, can they get him away? A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't click out that killer ball. Pretty robust defending.
In by Fernando Torres. And it's hoisted clear. Distributed tidily. Aims beyond the defence. Decent chance! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
Bayer Leverkusen finding themselves unexpectedly behind. He's a sharp little ball here. Good ball, good... And the shot! And for a moment, time stood still.
Well, let that be a lesson to them. If they don't stay focused all the time, they're going to be made to pay.
And now a sudden chance to counter. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Can he get it through? Now it's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Rijkaard looking to play him in. Hernandez. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Now it's Mbappe. Looking for options for movement. Picked out brilliantly. And he's straight offside. Serginho is always looking to play quality balls. Rijkaard. Good ball over the top. And Messi! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Messi. That's Rijkaard. Torres gets flagged offside. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And that is as far as they're going to go. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Vinicius Junior going full tilt down the left. That's good vision. Ah, that's a fine interception.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
And it's Camavinga. Now it's Mbappe. Serginho gets good distance on it. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Not the most accurate pass. Well, that looks a decent ball. And the through ball. Terrific header! And the keeper couldn't hold it. And Ike! Oh, he's been caught napping. Oh, this looks sharp. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Played into space. And that's another good win of the ball. Pass somewhat off target. Tries to play it through. Yaya Toure plays it all the way forward. We are into overtime. Camavinga running with the ball. And he's there to clear it. Driving on and making good progress. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And the half-time whistle goes. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game, as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Borussia Dortmund go in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead. That gets things going for the second half.
Borussia Dortmund really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
Cafu looks, he's got all. Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
That's really well cleared. Vinicius Junior. No way through there. Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. That's a good ball out wide. Messi thinks about the shot. Now there's a foot. Takes a shot! They've done it! And this is getting better and better. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
And it's Figo. Knocks it into space. Aimed in towards the centre. That's a decent clearance. Now it's Mbappe.
Borussia Dortmund are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour. It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Messi, cross to the back post. Up he goes! That's a half-decent try.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
He's found a way through. Here comes Rijkaard! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Rijkaard really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And he's taking no chances there. Bayer Leverkusen are looking to go forward now. That has ended up in no man's land. Kamavinga. Great vision. That's a nicely shaped ball. He's had a shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are pulling clear here. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, it wouldn't...
And he shoots! And it's hit the woodwork and out! And here's the chance to counter. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Costa Curta. And it's Van Basten. Aldair cuts it out. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. And that pass... Oh, he's been caught on it here! Oh, shooting chance! And that was very necessary.
Substitution in progress.
Rijkaard. Nesta. Can he get on the end of this? Mbappe! And the keeper has done enough. Top stop. And he was quick to react. And that is a little undercooked. Threads one in. And this is Messi. Nicely weighted ball. Look at the space here. Mount. Yaya Toure. Cannot be beaten that easily. That has not gone well. Oh, nicely intercepted. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Pedri tries to pass it through. It's Neymar! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. Oh, great effort, but he's produced a save to match.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Tries to cut back. And that has been clubbed away. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Stood up well to him there. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Hernandez did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Costa Curta. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And he's there to retrieve it. And he goes cross-field. Vigo, given the lift of his goal. Vigo has it out wide and in space. And the ball is out of play. Costa Curta. Messi, looking for options for movement. Great ball, and he's in here. Shot a goal! And that will be the final act. Oh, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect. To win, they will relish having pulverised what was put in front of them. It was a pulsating performance.
Figo.
Picking up the Man of the Match award, and no... So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here.
Hello,
A
everybody,
clear
and
night,
welcome
all
to
the
today's
ingredients for a
match.
showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And we're underway. Well, they do call it the beautiful game, and the man we see before us now personifies all that is good about it. He is known simply as the King.
It's as though the game was made especially for him.
Voted the greatest, but he's got full! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Lovely pass, but can he get there? And it's Beckham. Nesta. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Ferdinand attempts a clearance. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Beckham. Nesta gets a foot in here. Pele. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And he thumps it clear. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
And it's Serginho. Climbs up big! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Ronaldo is onto this. There's no flag. Ronaldo couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support.
Can he finish? Goal! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this. That was travelling. Looking for options for movement. He is through here. Oh, he's seen that early. He used a certain sixth sense. Throw in. Pele with the cross. Tries to get it clear. Aims beyond the defence. Pele looking to be a menace in the final third. And he cuts out the supply. Serginho. Serginho will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Tries to pass it through, and they win it back again.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Figo. Oh, he's found support out wide. And this is Van Basten. And this is Beckham. That's good defending, very good defending. Yaya Toure produces the perfect tackle there. Played out towards the right wing. Now it's Messi. Now it's Totti. Caicedo. And no, that was never going to make it. That's a good ball out wide. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Konate does well to get it back.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
And here's Torres.
Fernando Torres really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Nesta kept his eye on it, and he's there. Caicedo. Half-time getting close now. Messi picks it up out wide, and he's managed to get free. And he's quick to get it clear again. Now that looks a decent ball. Hoisted. Gets his head on it! And it's come back out to him. They've done it! Nantes back in business. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
That has certainly made things interesting. A header! Marvellous goal! It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves...
And we've reached half-time. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. That gets things going for the second half. Baresi kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Out to the left it goes. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Platini. Not the most accurate pass. And it's Serginho. Howson is always scanning the pitch for targets. Zanetti. It's a throw-in. Oh, sweet feet. Played into the middle. Keeper's dealt with that. Totti in the hunt and looking threatening. Now, can they get him away? Played out to the right. Messi making good progress on the right-hand side. Messi is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Figo, distributed tidily. Chance here to counter. He's a sharp little ball here. Zanetti. Beckham does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Just about up to the hour now. He's looking wide.
Nantes really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And he's all Platini! And the ball's come loose here. And they've been given a corner. Nantes with the corner, there first. Howson gets it away. He's shifting through the gears here. It's a mighty effort! Sticks it away! It's level again! What a match we have!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
What a header! Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Serginho, oh, smashing header! Oh, should really have made more of that.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
Substitution on the field. Number 9.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Number 2, Toure. Number 20, Fernando Torres.
Tries to play
Coming
it
on
through.
the field, number
Serginho.
21, Messi. Number 5,
Serginho unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
Substitutions taking place.
And it's Hullet. Great ball if he can get there. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. And he's managed to get rid. Nicely weighted ball. Can he get onto this?
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
And a chance! It's there! And again they hit the front. That is simply top draw. Beautifully served up and deliciously finished.
Cruyff really has pulled off a difficult skill which needed expert timing. That was expert timing.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, it's better late than never, Peter, and that's potentially decisive now.
Spread out to the left. Can he get it through? He is just caressing the ball. That's travelling a long way. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. He has found the way through. Best's cross. And that should get the job done. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Rui Costa, in by Rui. Up he goes! Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. Now this could be a pivotal moment. Dying minutes, free kick, great position. He's had a shot! It's in! They have stolen level at the last! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
So all square with almost no time remaining. Oh no, what has happened here?
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough
Added
time
minute
for them
has been
to try
indicated.
again.
Rijkaard.
He's in plenty of space here. He's found a way through. Hazard. Shot at goal! Oh, yes, it's there! Late in the day, this could well be it! That was a given. It always was.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to...
Decent chance! He's got a goal! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches. And that's it. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established, but they lost momentum, they lost intensity, they lost their lead, and ultimately they lost the game.
With the owner of a blue
How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were...